Hello my Pisces, how are you my loves? This is your general reading for July. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and anywhere else in your chart that you might want to have a look at. Can be for a cross-watcher, energies move and flow, and if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It's alright. It wasn't for you. If it does resonate, please feel free to like, share and subscribe, and if you think it might help somebody else, please feel free to share it with them, because my intention is to help as many people as I possibly can. So, for your reading, I am using the Essential Tarot, new deck, loving it, bye. And the Beyond Lemuria. I hope I said that right. Beyond Lemuria Oracle. Another new deck. Very pretty. Okay, let's get into this, shall we? One more, I think. July for Pisces. July for Pisces. Right. That's the one I want. Right. So, let's see. Overall for July. Drum roll, please. Is the World Ripper. I love that. That is fantastic. Look at that. Let's keep going. What's the current energy? Five of Swords. Not so great. What's happened in the recent past to cause this, please? I want to know. Two of Swords. Indecision. Not loving it. Not loving it so far. Who's involved in this? I want to know. I'm a sticky beak. Let's find out. Oof. Rebirth. There's lots of ending, new beginning, which led to a decision that you weren't ready to make, which has led to currently the energy of should I, shouldn't I, but what if, and what about that, and have you thought about this, but no, you haven't thought about that, and how can I do it, and I don't know, and how can I do it alone? And all these nice, nasty little thoughts that are possibly yours or somebody else's, God love them, causing this beautiful energy to just sit. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. How are you seeing it? I want to know. How are you seeing this? Truth. You've been asking for this and it's come in. But now that it's here, you're not so sure. What aren't you seeing? You're not seeing things from different points of view. You're only looking at it one way. What does your higher self want to know? What do they have to tell you? Put it down. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Where are you? Let it go. Put the burden down, my loves. Put it down. Drop this. You've asked for this. You're seeing this as a deliverance, I just heard. Like a deliverance from this burden. Freedom from this. You're getting what you wanted. You've got what you wanted. But you're still looking at it the old way. With the doubt and the guilt. I just heard old guilt. Old guilt. Not even new guilt. This is old. This is old guilt. What's coming up? What's the next thing? Ten of Cups. Ta-da! You're going to let this go. You're going to listen to your higher power, and you're going to let this go. What's the advice? Knight of Cups. You've got 2 knights. Anything else? Hermit. 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Yep, you've asked for this. You've asked for this. And once you see it for what it is, your next step is to accept it. That's your next step. You need to accept it. Because the advice is that this is an offer. It's not just an intellectual offer. It's an emotional offer. These are 2 things that are being brought to you. And you might need to take some time out to look at it from a different perspective, different point of view, in order to be able to let this stuff go and enjoy this. And it might mean that some people feel like they've been left out, or that you've walked away from them. But you need to do that in order to have this new start, to have this fresh beginning, which is what you've asked for. I feel like we're going round and round in circles. What's the possible outcome for this? No, no, no. Yeah, that's better. I like this better. If in doubt, ask more questions. So back here, what happens, and this is what's causing this indecision. This, do I stay or do I go? Do I choose or do I just keep the status quo? Oh, that almost rhymes. Here's the thing. When you grow and see things from a different perspective, because you've gone inside and you've looked at things differently, and it changes the way you are. It changes the way you see yourself, and it creates, this is awakening. It creates an aha moment. And you can never go back. You can never be the same, but you've got the same ties. You've got the same burdens. You've got, in the 3D, you're a different person, but you've got the same physical, same shit, different day. And you're a different person. You've asked for this, but you didn't quite work out how you're going to deal with the extra things when you got it. Your higher self is saying, put it down. This is part of the plan. This is part of the process. This is part of a way of seeing you in a different light, of seeing that you deserve this. So you are entitled to accept this. And if other people around you don't like it, that's their path, not yours. Because this is what you're being offered. And even if you need to take time out to keep learning about you and what you deserve and gain the wisdom and the healing through this, then that's okay. If people feel like they've been left out, then they're responsible for their own happiness. You're not responsible. I mean, don't jump down my throat and say you can't be cruel. No, you can't be cruel. You have to be considerate and polite and caring, but ultimately they are responsible for their happiness. And if you turn yourself into a pretzel, it's still not going to make them happy. So you have to be 100% authentic in who you are and the start you want. The new life, the rebirth, the turning of the world. You want to be on top of the world, not underneath it. And some people might find that there are parts of this that cause heartbreak, because there's always something to be let go of, left behind. in order to move forward. But on the other side of that is two of the most beautiful cards, especially in combination. You've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This is total abundance and love. It's all things material, grounded, home, hearth, job, wealth, security, health, and love. This is where you're heading. This is where you've come from. Don't forget those. Don't forget that. That it's all part of the grand plan. And also don't forget that you called for this. You're ready for this. This is the turning of the wheel. This is the rebirth you've been deserving. And 2 10s, hello. Actually 3 10s. What 10 are we missing? 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. That's the only one you've got to put down. You have to get past the thoughts and the jabs. Just check this out. You've got the 10 here. Here are the 10 swords that you need to put down. You need to put down past heartbreak. You need to put down the indecision of putting somebody else before you. And you need to put down the internal battle of head noise. And let it go. Put it down. Put the burdens down. Let this go so that you can enjoy the rewards that you so richly deserve. Pisces, you are worth it, my loves. Absolutely worth it. So, what does the Oracle have to say? Let's see, let's see. You know, I've said since last year that 2020 was going to be an interesting year. And so far, it hasn't disappointed. But I also said that it was going to be the year of our choice. It wasn't going to be an easy breezy year, but what we chose to do with it was going to create a very different life depending on the choices we made during this year. And this is another chance for you to make a choice towards what you really want, rather than being stuck in the old, because the old will just continue to get worse. I love spirit, awakened awareness. Just let that soak in. Once you've had this aha moment, once the wheel has turned, and if you look at the colours, it's almost saying the same thing. You can't go back. You can't become unaware again. You have to keep learning. And once you do this, everything will open and bloom and blossom. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Here you go. It's like, here you go. This is all yours, Pisces. Look at what we've got for you. Gift. Here it is. You enjoy that present, and I will talk to you soon. Love you lots. See you next time. And as always, signing off with a hug and a big kiss. Bye, my loves.